I'm with Diane, who is the Client Services Coordinator here at the MS Society in Duncan. Hi, Diane.
Hi.
I know you work with a lot of people. You also have a very personal story about multiple sclerosis. So let's start with that.
Well, I grew up knowing about MS. My grandmother had it, but I never knew. And then my mom ended up being diagnosed after the age of 50 with it as well. Multiple sclerosis is a lesion disease. So we all have, like on a cord, you have insulation. So you have a myelin sheath over top of your nerves, and that gets interrupted with lesions. So just like a creek that's been blocked, you want to establish patterns that go around the lesions. Anytime we're learning something new, using our brain in a new way, we have new patterns, and that's helpful for people with MS.
That's really interesting, because it almost sounds then like developing new therapies in a sense. Making our brains work in a different way is like a therapy then for people with MS?
Absolutely. Sometimes it can be really overwhelming to learn so much about what might happen. And the thing about MS is that it's unique to each and every person. There is no set pattern. There's a course that might look similar to other people, but every person has their own way of dealing with it. It's like a fingerprint, it's unique. So when people are first diagnosed, they're often seen in Victoria at the MS clinic, and that's where they present you with the medical information. We help people understand the information that they've been presented and let them know what we might know about it, but again, it's up to them to make that decision and choice about what they want to do. At this point, there is no cure. There are things and treatments that can slow down the progression. So with MS, you might be diagnosed with primary progressive, which is a progressive disease, whereas you also might have relapsing remitting, which means you might go into a full remission. You might have an event, an episode, and then fully recover from that and not see that again for years sometimes. It can't be your whole identity. It's a part of your identity. It's a part of the challenge, but it isn't all of who you are. And that's what we try to create an atmosphere of here, so that people can share information, but they're more than that.
The MS Society offers many support services: counseling, Tai Chi classes, art workshops, and friendly, knowledgeable people. There are many enthusiastic volunteers, such as Tam Arnold, and Vanessa Martin is busy with fundraising ideas to assist all those who visit the MS Society in Duncan.
It's the best. It absolutely is the best. You meet great people, you get involved, you get some good friends out of it, you find out people's stories, and it's just a really good time.
And you know, for a lot of people, they think of disease as a negative experience all around, but we all learn a lot when we go through some kinds of challenges, such as disease.
100%.
Have you found that as well when
100%.
you're working with the clients?
Yeah, and it gives you that connection, and it gives you that connection with the community, that person. It's not always all about the disease. It's about the functionality and how you can still be a member of society. We're all still going through some journey of something. Some of us have a label for it, some of us don't, but you know, it's what we can do for each other.
What do you need from the business community?
Prizes. Prizes, please. Anything, you know, big or small. It's just whatever it is that we can give back to these people that have fundraised and have participated in the walk and all that sort of stuff, just to say thank you.
Well, the Grape Escape is taking place July 5th and 6th. It's a wonderful way to get involved in a really fun event where you're bike riding through the Cowichan Valley, stopping at local wineries and other artisan bakeries, sampling great wine, having live entertainment. It's a fun way to support a great cause and get some exercise and fresh air. Yeah,
and I know why it's popular. I mean, we've talked to a lot of people who've been on that ride, and it's just terrific. You also have another one with a Chef's Table event.
Right, so Chef's Table features local chefs from the Valley. Tickets are $125, and that's taking place March 30th at Providence Farm. And all the funds raised at that event, which is spectacular, go directly to the MS Society and support our programs here. The walk is wonderful because it helps finance the programs in our office, such as the Tai Chi and the craft group. It's a great way for anyone at any fitness level to get involved and show their support for the MS Society. It takes place on Sunday, April 13th at the Cowichan Sportsplex and starts at 10 a.m. Participants do a lap on the track and then take off on the surrounding neighborhoods. and come back to lots of fun activities, so lunch, face painting, and wonderful inspirational speeches from people at the MS Society. It's a great way to be involved in your community and give back. Our fundraising goal for 2014 is $130,000. Duncan's a wonderful community. We usually get lots of support. But this year we're just looking to create some new teams and get some fresh faces involved and, of course, exceed our fundraising goal.
Right. So there's the challenge to all of Duncan and the Cowichan Valley to come on out to the MS Walk. The dog-friendly MS Walk will be held on Sunday, April 13th at the Cowichan Sportsplex, with a variety of routes available to all walkers. Find out more by visiting the Duncan section at the website mswalks.ca or call the Duncan MS office at 250-748-7010. Well, Goode Naturals is certainly a local success story. They're represented in 200 stores across Canada and making about 25 to 35,000 bars of soap per year. Thanks a lot for joining us on this edition of Go Island, Cowichan Valley from Chemainus, and we hope to see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir. Casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.